Let's change the topics up a little bit. Talk about your health and lifestyle. Let me go to the good, bad, and ugly. And he's all that. But he's very physically fit, though. There's my friend Jesse James, the Outlaw. How you doing, Outlaw?
Hey, dude, good morning, man. I'm doing great. Thanks.
What is intuitive eating, brother?
Oh, my God. Intuitive eating is basically there's no right or wrong with intuitive eating. It's I would say it's been around for years, but it's a new fad hitting the market right now. And you have people like, Gwyneth Paltrow behind it. And my only concern is Gwyneth Paltrow has never really been overweight or battled obesity since I've seen her. And I've been 48 years old. I've never seen her overweight. And my concern is 40% of the world or U.S. is overweight right now. And when you get people following somebody like that has a lot of pull on a plan that gives you basically no accountability, go with your hunger, challenge the food police, discover your satisfaction factor. These are all the things that tie in with this new craze. I'm going to see this obesity rate jump up again, which is great for our personal training weight loss business around the world, but it's not doing any good for the country, and that's my biggest concern, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy, no rules.
In other words, go with what you feel, but it's the same rules apply. It's portion control and the amount of exercise that you get. Which, by the way, last time you and I talked, I had a friend who checked in and said, hey, what was that website again? What's your website? Like your fitness website?
Yeah, it's outlawfitcamp.com, and our big one, this is what's kind of cool. We developed this through COVID because I saw a big change in people's depression. Alcohol consumption was up on a rise.
Yeah.
But I developed something that's on outlaw55.com, and it's a 55-day lifestyle challenge. It has a meal plan on there for heights and genders, but it's a great way to help people with accountability and just a little more mindset and daily actions to take place. But that's free for everybody to download, and it's a good way to start off on a nutrition program.
The only danger with that intuitive eating is, you get a craving for double cheese, double pepperoni with pineapple pizza. Problem is, you'll eat the whole thing. Yeah, you'll eat the whole thing instead of eating just a slice.
Yeah. Well, and you go back to, I would say, and this sounds crazy, I want to sound old-fashioned, but this is real. This is the facts. 1950s, the obesity rate was 6%. I mean, how can we be at 42%? I mean, and that's our norm. I mean, human bodies don't evolve that quickly.
And we were prosperous, and we had some real deal fatty, delicious steaks and cheeseburgers and American cheese and gravy and all that. And we had 6% obese. What happened, dude? Or was it sugar and salt consumption through the decades, all the salty snacks and sugary snacks, or what?
We got softer. As human beings and people, we got softer. We got lazier. Things got easier. Things got more convenient. It's easier to drive through. I mean, there was no drive-thrus in the 50s, 60s, and they came around in the late 60s and 70s, but they hit America hard in the 80s and 90s. And it was easy to get fat and drive. Alcohol's everywhere. Every corner has a liquor store. I mean, margaritas are at every restaurant. So we've made it really easy to destroy ourselves. And my only concern with the intuitive eating is there are no rules. Imagine if you had no rules for your kids that you paid to go to college for. We'd have no attorneys. We'd have no doctors. I mean, we would have nothing because obviously to get great grades and a degree, you have to go to school and study, which means there's rules and accountability. But with this whole new program, there's not really any rules or accountability except for don't follow the rules of what we know works. So again, as 25 years of doing this, it makes no sense. I love donuts, margaritas, and tacos, which I stated last time on your show. But it doesn't mean I'm going to go have that every day because I feel like having it. I don't like the way I feel stomach-wise when I have that. And if I eat that all the time, I don't like the way I look in the mirror.
Okay, well, let's address that real quick. Personal trainer and my friend Jesse James Leyva, the Outlaw. He's the owner of Outlaw FitCamp. Look him up at outlaw55.com. He's got different plans on height and weight and all that, and try to help you lose some weight. You can lose weight though. Let's say I ate an alleged Taco Bell. Taco Bell's not real tacos, but alleged Taco Bell. Eat a couple of those crunchy ones, and maybe a donut, and that's it. But I exercise a lot. I can still lose weight, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. If you eat 10 of those tacos and 5 donuts, it's going to be tough. But if you have a couple of tacos and a donut, that's not a big deal. You do, and that's sensible. You do have to watch your calories. There are rules in life, and if you want a healthy body and you want to live long, you got to live by a code of conduct.
My wife does that.
Rules.
Delia, that's how she's so skinny and beautiful all the time. She keeps her beautiful hourglass figure. No, seriously, she says, babe, I just count calories, and she does it all day long. She'll eat her little oatmeal in the morning and sensible dinner, salad, chicken, little things like that. She enjoys that, but she's counting. I know every day she's counting calories, and of course does her exercise. There we go. She stays fit.
And she probably feels great. She's probably really healthy. And why would we want to bash actions like that, or make people feel uncomfortable or guilty because they do have a concern or care about their health?
In all fairness, my beauty queen, she also has a little bit of GERD. So if she eats too much, it starts coming back up. She's very uncomfortable. So she does think too much in her belly because it makes her uncomfortable. So she learned to discipline herself so it doesn't come back up. But that's, I don't have that. I could eat a cow and then, a pizzeria and I'd fall asleep. I have no problem with that. I'm the one that's weak when it comes to portion control because I just keep on eating, dude.